And so I'm probably gonna have to make a few different videos talking about everything, just because I can't fit it all into one video and I don't want to cut anything out. Number one is this damn dog, and I mean, someone needs to make a mod that cleans this up. I just took the body where that drifter and threw him over the side. Is that him? Yeah, that's him over there. You know, it's just like right at my front doorstep, freaking dead dog and a big pile of blood. That's just, come on, who the heck wants that? They need to clean that up. I don't know why it's a permanent fixture around here, but it's like a decoration. You should put that in the decorations tab of your workshop. So yeah, this is like, of course, like ridiculously defended. It's like over 1,000, so it doesn't even show up what the full defenses are. It just says 999, but I know it's more than that. And so, I mean, I mean, all my other settlements are well defended, so and I have a lot of excess parts, so I just figured why not. But also, since I have such a big water production going on here, I have to have a lot of defenses to, you know, balance it out, kind of. I mean, I don't really know how the system works. I've gone to some settlements and they didn't have enough defenses, and everyone was wiped out, and everything was blown up, and but there is no possible way, you know, even if I took away enough turrets to make it, you know, uneven out, that there was more water production than there were turrets, there's no way in hell, there's no possible way that anyone could breach my city with all these, well, my settlement with all these turrets. That's assuming they come in through this way. I'll be working in Sanctuary, like doing some stuff or dropping stuff off, or weapon repair, or weapon not weapon repairs, just adapting weapons, and I'll hear like this very short barrage of gunfire and explosions and everything, and but I've gone to settlements sometimes and enemies have just like spawned behind my defenses. I'm like, what the hell? That's ridiculous. I get there to defend the settlement. There's people actually in the walls of my settlement. I'm like, how did you get past all these defenses? But so I want to talk a little bit about how this whole scene developed here. I started building that wall at the base right there, just along this concrete, like cobblestone looking, you know, the perimeter. And I was using the junk fences, and they would not link together, which is just stupid. I don't know why you put something in a game that, you know, you can't link them together, so have gaps in them. Um, there's a mod out for PCs already that is called Place in Red, and so that kind of fixes the whole problem. Oh man, look at that. I actually saw a tutorial on how to fix that, but I haven't done it yet, just because it would probably, I don't know, just take so much time. Like, there's a bit of the, you know, obviously, like, there's nothing there. This guy shows that you can, like, put a stairway or something, and then, I don't know. I know what to do, I just can't remember exactly, but you can fix that. I haven't done it yet. But, there's a mod out for PC called Place in Red, and you can fix the whole, you like, won't clip into place thing. But I couldn't do that, so I ended up putting, these, like, wooden, they're not really wooden, but they're in the wooden category. These wooden, walls around. But it just kind of looked stupid, and the walls, I mean, it just was not very impressive when compared to this. It was just a little small wall, and I was like, I don't like that. But I left it for a little while, and then I put up these they're like wooden floors here, but they're on, like, you know, they're raised up. I put that right in front, directly in front of the wall, and I put the like some turrets on it. Not as many turrets right here, just like maybe like 1 or 2 turrets per. Well, that's probably what I actually have right here. But, you know, not a whole lot of turrets, really. Actually, initially I just started putting the turrets up on like that. But eventually the wall kind of was like butting into the turrets, and it just was not, it didn't look very good. So later I decided to do that. And then it wasn't until I started like looking at other settlements, because I would start taking over other settlements and improving them, and like I noticed that, you know, they needed water, and I was like, oh, they have water here. So I built these purifiers, and then I was like, well, Sanctuary has a lot of water. I'm not actually using it at all. So I decided to completely utilize Sanctuary's water and just build up all these purifiers everywhere. And so that's when I actually expanded or extended the turret. So I put these down, put these out, And then later I decided to go in, actually it was a lot later, I decided to go in and put in these, I think it's called like a junk bridge or something like that, some sort of bridge or something. Um, and then I just put on those things. So, and then of course, I can't remember when, but I started to build up these walls, and again, they came out with the mod just recently, and this is why part of the reason why I'm making this video is because I don't have mods, and when mods come out, I'm basically going to change a lot about this thing. I might even take down the entire wall and rebuild it because the mods are just going to be better. But because one of them is that you can stack foundations. I did not have a mod to help that. I had to like go in and, you know, like make sure everything was as straight as it possibly could be and matches up right. So it's not quite perfect everywhere, and obviously there are a lot of gaps. But there's no gaps that are big enough that people can get in. You know, it's just sort of like all up in front, everything's sealed off, but you can see right there when it starts to go back, it opens up a little bit, but nobody can get through the wall. The wall is impenetrable. In fact, I wanted to close this gate for the effect. I don't have guards posted. I assigned everyone to shops to try to get happiness up, but there's a glitch that won't let me get happiness all the way up to 100. Anyway, so I built up the wall, and I built it up. It's like 2 stories up, and it was like it wasn't like right now it's 3 units back. You know, actually, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3 units back. Before it wasn't, and I just had, you know, the regular size, you know, like, and then I had a certain type of floor that to kind of extend it. Where was it? It was a very small floor. Like I just put this alongside it to just make sort of a walkway, so it wasn't so small. But eventually, you know, I decided I wanted a taller wall, but I didn't want to like disassemble all of this. And so that was when I decided to build up like an actual like second layer. And so I made it really thick too. I mean, first there's this, then there's another one, and then this one is two units. The second wall is like 2 units thick, so there's a lot of room up there to walk around. And eventually, you know, I'm probably gonna get a mod that makes like unlimited settlers, you know, amount. So I'll probably post like maybe just like 20 people alone to defenses, and then just manning this wall. But and God, this is annoying. I can't even fix that problem right now. The lights are not working. I know there's enough power to power them. They're just not working. Basically, whenever that happens with the old wall, I'll just run up behind it and reconnect the power conduit thing. I just like take it off the wall and put it back, and it would work. But I can't do that now because it's hidden behind two units of cement walls. So, but it looked really cool when it was all lit up all the way down. Brotherhood flags everywhere. I'm thinking about putting up a new layer of Brotherhood flags on the top one up there. But yeah, and then I think I'll just demonstrate these defenses right now. I quick saved earlier, so I'm not wasting these. Where are they? So I'll just launch a couple of these to show you guys how awesome these defenses are. And these defenses, the wall and the turrets, they run a little bit back that way and a little bit back that way, not all the way around. I hope to eventually get them to run all the way around the entire perimeter of Sanctuary. Probably with the help of mods to get rid of certain features. Oops. Ah, that was a waste. For some reason, these things don't have range. Like the range is more limited than the arc is showing. So if it lands in the midair, basically it'll just spawn over there, which is just weird. I've demonstrated these defenses before, that's why I know that. But it's really annoying. Oh, they're just killing it way too fast to show how awesome it would be. I'll do a couple now. Wow, you see that? So yeah, there's All the top, all these on the bridge here, all these at the bridge level are all heavy laser turrets, as well as that way. Some even know up that way, all heavy laser. Most of the bottom ones here are heavy machine gun turrets, and there's like a couple of rocket launchers. So yeah, I would really like to spawn in. I don't have consequence. I would really like to spawn in a bunch of enemies here and just see how quickly they'll be killed. And it's only really these top, these front ones that are shooting. I mean, everything back there is pretty much just for looks, and everything up there is for looks. I guess if a Brotherhood of Steel vertibird, fleet ever decided to come over here, they'd be at a higher level, and they could totally open fire on them, but pretty much just for looks. And then, yeah, I want to do something here to make this... I mean, there's nobody here to greet you. It's just like, oh, come on in, self-service and everything like that. I eventually want to get a mod called Scrap Everything. And not just scrap. Like, they have a mod that allows you to get rid of this shit here, which is really useful, really helpful, I think. Because, like, who the hell wants this crap in their sanctuary, in their settlement? But I want Scrap Everything to get rid of these old houses, because I don't like them. They don't go with what I'm trying to do here. Like, I've tried to build around them and build on top of them, but it's really getting in the way of my wall here. You see, I've had to, like, make an alcove or cutout in the wall for them. And then this thing, too. I would like to just move this. I put up the Brotherhood of Steel. This is not Sanctuary Hills. This is Brotherhood land. So, but I'd definitely move this and maybe just, like, put it back here. But definitely take out all these houses, because I really haven't done anything with them. They're all lighted. They all have furniture in them and beds in them. I scrapped everything, sort of everything. I've sort of kept, even if it's a broken toilet, it's still a toilet. Whatever. I'm going to pretend like it's working. But, yeah, all of them are lighted. I had TVs and radios in them, but I heard TVs cause glitches, and I was having some glitches in my settlement, so I took them out. But I guess I'll go ahead and go with the tour now. I wish it wasn't dark. I guess I'm just gonna wait until it's not dark, because I just hate running around at night. Especially hate making videos at night, and because it's just difficult to see crap. I hope waiting's not gonna take forever. Yeah, it is. Sometimes you just sit down and it just takes forever to wait. I don't know why. It takes longer than usual. And waiting has always been just a lousy part of Fallout games. Witcher did a lot better at waiting. Waiting went by faster, and you had something to look at. I guess a little spiral dial thing. But this is gonna take forever. But whatever, it's worth it to me, because I hate showing things off at night. I have to turn on my light. It's just annoying. What was I going to say about waiting? Oh, I totally forgot. I'm probably going to spend 2 minutes here. Just solely. Oh my, and it's getting dark out. I hope I don't get out of waiting and it's like raining or something. That would just suck really bad. I guess they put in waiting like in a sitting position because I don't know. I guess they thought it seems weird to just stand someplace for 2 hours, for like 12 hours, but it seems kind of odd to just sit somewhere for 12 hours too. I mean, my character's probably really depressed just to sit down someplace and stare at a wall for 24 hours. I had something going on in here, but I moved everything over to a new location. Oh, except that. Move this out of the way. But yeah, it used to be like sort of like a bit of a restaurant area, sort of like I wanted to make it like an officer's lounge because my whole settlement's very military sort of themed. Good view, right? Look at that. That's awesome. And another reason why I want Scrap Everything is I freaking hate these hedges everywhere. Because I basically had to change the architecture of my building because I didn't foresee the hedges getting in the way here. And I'm not going to shrink the building because of that. And then I didn't see this over here. And I can't move this building. I realize you can like highlight things and move them. Oh shit, I went over my time.